Hello students, welcome to LFI Educates. So this is your fifth video of the chapter trigonometric functions of grade 11. So here we shall discuss a few problems from the exercise 3.3. So we have taken a first question, that is 2 sine square 3 pi by 4 plus 2 cos square pi by 4 plus 2 sec square pi by 3 is equal to 10. We need to prove this, that the LHS is equal to RHS. So now let us see what is the LHS here. It is 2 sine square 3 pi by 4 plus 2 cos square pi by 4 plus 2 sec square pi by 3. Now this can be written as twice of sine 3 pi by 4. So since I have a square, I have written the square up there. Now 2 into what is cos pi by 4? It is 1 by root 2. So I can write the 1 by root 2 here with a square. And what is sec pi by 3? Sec pi by 3 is 2. So I can write a 2 square here. So now this is equal to, so what about this sine of 3 pi by 4? We don't know the value of sine of 3 pi by 4, isn't it? But we know the value of sine of pi by 4. So I can write sine of pi minus pi by 4. So these two are same. Pi minus pi by 4 is 3 by 4. And if we calculate this, 1 by root 2 will be, this will be 1, and here we shall have to do 4 to 8. Fine. Now this will give us, you see, where does the x lie here? Here this is sine of pi minus pi by 4. That is sine of pi minus pi by 4. So this is equal to what? Sine of 2 into pi by 2 minus pi by 4. Isn't it? So 2 into pi by 2 means first quadrant, second quadrant. It lies here. The pi by 4 lies in the second quadrant. And we know that in the second quadrant sine is positive. So we shall write a sine here. And this will be positive, okay? So, and the pi by 4 will come here. And one more thing is that since it's a even multiple of pi by 2, so sine will not change. So along with the square, and 8 plus 1 is 9. And finally we have 2 into sine of pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and square of that is 1 by 2 plus 9. So 2 cancel, and we get 10. So that is equal to the RHS. Fine. So this is how we do this such type of problem. So here we have the next problem, that is to find the value of sine 75. So actually we do not know the value of sine 75. Then what to do? So in such a case, sine 75 can be written as sine of 45 degree plus 30 degree, and we know the value of 45 and 30, isn't it? So what to do? So since sine of a plus b can be written as sine of sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Fine. So now we know the values of sine 45, cos 30 and all. So what is sine 45? It is 1 by root 2. Cos 30 is 1 by 2 plus cos 45 is 1 by root 2, and sine 30 is root 3 by 2. Now this can be written as, see, we can see the denominators are same, so this will be 2 root 2, and up there it will be 1 plus root 3. So that is the answer. Next we have question number 11. Here they have said prove that cos of 3 pi by 4 plus 6 minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus 6 is equal to this. So how to do this problem? We need to prove this equal to this, okay? So let us take the LHS first. Our LHS is cos of 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos of 3 pi by 4 minus x. Now what does this look like? This looks like some cos x minus cos y. So we have a formula, that is cos x minus cos y is equal to minus twice sine x plus y by 2 into sine of x minus y by 2. So this formula can be derived from the previous formulas that we have given, like we had the formula sine of x plus y, sine of x minus y. So using that we can derive this formula. So it's already given in the PDF. And from there, what can we write about this? See, this will behave as the x and this will behave as the y. So in place of this, what can I write? Minus 2, this minus 2, then sine of what? X plus y divided by 2. So our x is this, So 3 pi by 4 plus x, yeah, this plus this will behave as the y, so this will be 3 pi by 4 minus x, so whole divided by 2 sine, and then sine of x minus y. So again this is our x, 3 pi by 4 plus x, and y is minus 3 pi by 4 minus x divided by 2. Now that is equal to, we have your minus sign here, and here we have this plus x and the minus x will cancel each other, and here 3 pi by 4 will cancel each other, positive and negative. So we shall be remaining with 3 plus 3, 6 pi by 4 divided by 2, and here we shall have sine of x plus x will be twice x, so twice x by 2 will be x. So what is that is equal to 2 sine of, now 6 pi by 4 I can cancel out the 2's with that, so 2 to 4, 2, 3, 6, so it will be 3 pi by 4 sine x. Now as previously we do not know the value of 3 pi by 4, so what to do, 2 sine pi minus pi by 4, so it will be, finally we will get sine of pi by 4. That's from the previous problem that we have done. So this will give us 2 into 1 by root 2 sine x, and that will be equal to minus root 2 sine x. So now you can check that this and this is same, so that is equal to the RHS, proved. Fine. So this is how we do such kind of proofs. Many other problems are there, just like question number 9, you can try it yourself, and question number 8 is also there. Question number 7, just use this formula. Like for question number 7, they have 10 of pi by 4 plus x by 10 of pi by 4 minus x is equal to 1 plus 10 x divided by 1 minus 10x. So what to do, just apply the, in place of 10 of pi by 4 plus x, apply the formula 10 of x plus y. In place of 10 of pi by 4 minus x, apply the formula 10 of x minus y. So once you expand that, you will get the result. It's quite easy. Now let us see question number 14. Here they have said to prove this, that is sine twice x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine 6x is equal to that. Now we have a formula, sine x plus sine y is equal to 2 sine x plus y divided by 2 into cos x minus y divided by 2. So we shall be using this formula here, and we can derive this formula by the given formulas that we have done earlier. Okay, now here LHS is what? It is sine of twice x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine of 6x. Now what is that is equal to? Now where do we apply this formula? We need to check that out. We can see that if we add 2 and 4, it will be 4, 5, 6, and if we divide it by 2, that means here x plus y will be 4 plus 2, 6, divided by 2, it will be 3, but we are not using the any odd multiple anywhere. Again, if you add this to 4, 6, it will be 10. 10 divided by 2 will be 5x, so we are not using that. Okay, so what to do? We can take these two, sine twice x and sine 6x. So sine twice x plus sine 6x, we can take these two together and leave the twice sine 4x separately. Also, since there is a 2, so no need of taking that, directly also you can take this. Okay, now what is sine x plus sine y? You can use that, that is twice sine of x plus y by 2. In our case it will be twice x plus 6x by 2 into cos of twice x minus 6x by 2 plus 2 sine 4x. Now what is that is equal to? Here we can see 2 sine 8 plus, sorry, 6 plus 2 is 8 divided by 2, we are getting 4x, and here we have cos of 2x minus 6x, that will be 4x by 2, so this will give us minus twice x plus 2 sine of 4x. Now what is that is equal to? 2 sine of 4x, and we know that cos of minus x is cos x, So this will give us cos of twice x plus 2 sine 4x, and that is equal to, if you take the sine 4x common along with the 2, so we shall have 2 sine of 4x, and here we shall be remaining with cos of twice x plus 1. Now what is that is equal to? Twice sine of 4x, and we have the formula, that is cos twice x plus 1 is equal to 2 cos square x. Okay, so it will be 2 cos square x, or we have the formula cos twice x is equal to cos square x minus 1 actually. So multiply 2 and 2, you will get 4 sine of 4x cos square x. So this is what we need to find, that is 4 sine x. So 4 sine 4x into cos. Next, let us see question number 22. Here we have cot of x into cot twice x minus cot twice x cot thrice x minus cot thrice x cot x is equal to 1. We need to prove that. So in the LHS, what we have, this. Fine. So one way of doing is that you can consider the LHS, and then you can either expand them, or you can use the cot x plus y formula, and after that you will get the thing. Or another easy way, actually this process I have given in the PDF, another easy way is that you can consider cot of thrice x. So what is cot of thrice x? It can be written as cot of twice x plus x. You see that here they have twice x, twice x, so we are accordingly we have done it, or we have expanded it. Now what is cot of x plus y? Consider this as x and this is y. So we have from cot of x plus y this formula, isn't it? So what will be cot of x here? So it will be cot x, that is twice x, into cot y, that is x minus 1, divided by cot x plus cot y. So this will be cot of twice x plus cot of x, that is our y. Okay, now what is that is equal to? So just write here cot of thrice x. Now what to do? Cross multiply it. So if you cross multiply, we shall get cot of twice x cot thrice x plus cot x cot thrice x, and that will be equal to cot twice x cot x minus 1. Just interchanging it, or just cross multiplying it. It's very easy. Now what we need? We need plus 1 on the right side, or our 1 is positive. So if you bring the 1 the left side, we are done. So it will be 1 is equal to cot of twice x cot x, then take those things on the left hand side or in the right hand side. So it will be cot of twice x cot thrice x minus cot x cot thrice x. So isn't it our answer? What is here? 1 is equal to cot x cot twice x. So this is our cot x cot twice x, then cot of twice x cot thrice x, here it is, and cot x cot thrice x. So we are done. So it is proved. Okay, so you just write it according to the question, so it will be done. One more thing is that whenever you do any kind of problem throughout your mathematics, so it is not necessary that the problems need to be solved according to a book or according to someone teaches you. So you can try various types of your own. Just try, go through the formulas and go through the examples of the book. Just try your own thinking, that if you find a better way, there may be. Okay, so now let us see another problem. Here we have question number 23. So we need to prove that this is equal to this. Now someone can try it from taking the right hand side first. So don't do such things, because in the left hand side you see it's a angle of it's a bigger angle, and in the right hand side it's a smaller angle, only x. So always take the bigger angle first, and so that you can come from bigger to smaller. So what is our LHS? It is tan of 4x. Now tan of 4x can be written as tan of 2 into twice x, isn't it? That is, it behaves as tan of twice x. Now we have the formula tan of twice x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. So this gives us twice of 10 in place of x. Now we shall write twice x divided by 1 minus tan square twice x. Fine. Okay. Now what is that is equal to? in place of 10 twice x, again we can use this formula. That is, now we shall be using twice 10x divided by 1 minus 10 square x. Fine, and here we have 1 minus 10 square. Okay, in place of this also I can replace it by twice 10x divided by 1 minus 10 square x with a whole square. Now just simplify it, our main work is done. Simplify it, 2 into, here it will be actually 4 10x divided by 1 minus 10 square x, and here we shall have 1 minus 10 square x whole square minus 4 10 square x, and everything divided by 1 minus 10 square x whole square. So since we have a whole square here, we can cancel out this and this square. So in the next line what we shall do is that 4 10x divided by, this will come here, and this 1 minus 10 square will go up. So we shall have 1 minus 10 square x is here, and this will be the denominator, that is 1 minus 10 square x along with a square minus 4 10 square x. Okay, so we have got the first part. This, now let us expand this part. So this will be 4 10x 1 minus 10 square x. Now that is equal to 1 by, just take the square of that. So 1 plus 10 to the power 4x minus twice 10 square x minus 4 10 square x. Now what is that, is equal to 4 10x 1 minus 10 square x divided by 1, and we have a plus 10 to the power 4x and minus 4 minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 minus 4 will be minus 6 10 square x. I hope this is, we are getting the same thing here. Yeah, fine, and that is equal to the RHS. Okay, so this is how we do a problem. And in trigonometry, remember that the calculations are very easy. Just the only trick you have to apply is at the very beginning. The tricky part will always be here. Okay, and other calculations are, you need to go through the formula very accurately, because even a slight negative or positive change will change everything. So it is better to memorize the formula, or at least the first 4, so that you can derive the others. So that will be the end of our trigonometry, and in the PDF I'll be giving various things like the miscellaneous ones, and I'll be giving you some assignments as well. So, and one more thing, that CBSE has deduced the general equation part of trigonometry, so we are not touching that part. So this will be the end, and if you have any doubt, please feel free to contact me anytime.